I give up at, like, the first chance.
Do you ever dream of sandbags?
So that future generations can see how annoying Andrew is.
They sucked his brains out.
The impulse to say fuck you to Josh.
Because you know this whole thing was just organized to stroke egos.
Come to you live from New York.
Speed, lift, squat, stain. The stains become one. Okay then.
He's it's the Mentat Creed from the stupid as fuck Dune video.
Oh, the Dune overlay video? Yeah.
Oh god,
That's
thank
stupid.
you, Ian. Oh
Ian,
man.
do you have that thing memorized from start to finish?
Not all of it, but a lot.
Okay, is everybody ready? Henry, are you
I'm
ready?
Yes.
Ian, are you ready?
Ready.
Andrew, are you ready?
Holy shit. Battlefield 1 is now ready to play.
Holy shit.
Fuck you.
It took me like 3 or 4 hours.
Dude, it took me 9.
Parker. Okay, well, Andrew,
Well,
are
it'll
you
also
ready?
take me 9
Andrew, are you ready?
minutes. Yeah, of course I'm ready.
Parker, are you ready?
My body's always ready for you, Josh.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Start it up.
Starting it up.
Okay, I will follow Henry.
Alright, good luck, Henry.
Good luck, Ian.
Kicking you out. I will follow Henry.
See you on the other side.
One of you probably needs to just follow Ian, and then the other one can switch back and forth. Andrew, you follow Ian. Parker, switch back and forth.
Can do.
All right, so we're here. We're live for game 1 of, I guess this would be like the semifinals of the losers bracket.
We're determining who is the most losing of the losers.
No,
The
we already
loser is
determined
the
that, and
loser.
sadly, it was Parker.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think quite obviously it was Parker.
Hey,
But,
hey.
yes.
Obvious, maybe. Sad, certainly, yes.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate your pity.
I do pity
Can
you.
I full screen? Yes, I can.
Okay, so
Oh,
standard
man.
opening out of Henry. Just get into barracks. 2 engineers. Nothing crazy. Andrew, hit me.
Yep.
What's Ian up to?
Well, like always, Ian's graphics are really crappy.
That
And
is
that's the first thing
why
it should be.
I have
Lol.
chosen to follow Henry, because I believe that we've advanced past the technology of 1995, and we no longer have to live with the N64 as our main gaming platform.
Oh my god, you've done this to me. I have this beautiful, huge 4K monitor, and I'm now watching N64 graphics on it. You've
Lol.
ruined my investment, Josh.
This is
You've
just
ruined it.
this is just some kind of like metaphorical punishment for you for having Google Fiber and downloading Battlefield 1 in 5 seconds.
Yeah, okay. I can.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I would say something about the standard order for building with PE, but I don't know what the standard order for building with PE is.
I don't.
So what I can say
And
is that
we are back
Ian
to the
is
same problem.
using his Schwimmenwagen to go capture things, and he has no people in his base, which means he's not building anything, which I think is normal for PE, but I don't know.
For Henry, it is. He likes to get a lot of Panzer Grenadiers. He's heavy on the infantry, and then he likes to get the scout cars, which suck, and he really likes them for some reason.
It's pretty big of a shit,
Oh, little fight brewing here.
no doubt.
Oh, little bullet action there, huh? Little murder going on there.
Little bit of murder.
Yeah. Huh?
I will say this, Andrew. I would have followed Ian because I know about the PE, but we were in a dilemma because I have the camera, and so you don't want the camera to be looking at the N64 if you can help it.
This is true. But I'm gonna guess if you're recording, you have to be switching back and forth, right? That's how the whole thing.
Well,
goes.
you want to kind of stay focused on one, so you're not jerking the audience around.
Flipping their chain
So
around.
Henry's doing a good job right now. He's just sort of avoiding fighting against Ian because he knows his riflemen can cap faster than the Panzer Grenadiers can. And he's just sort of spreading his American tendrils all over the map.
He is an octopus.
Although,
So I don't actually know this. In a stand-up fight between a PE squad and a rifleman, does the PE squad win, or is it distance
Yes.
dependent, like riflemen versus Volk grenadiers?
It's distance
Initially, the PE squad will destroy the Americans.
dependent. Right. It's distance dependent, but if you're up close, and especially if you have an engineer or something to back you up, you will win. For the American early game, it's really just about stalling out against the PEs.
Well, I mean, Henry's doing exactly what you just said, sending in a rifleman supported
Yep.
by an engineer.
Yeah. He's going to hopefully capture that munitions front on the left. Although, Ian's actually doing a good job. He has so much infantry, he's able to sort of push Henry around wherever he finds him on the field. Henry's actually wiring off next to that house on the left. That's interesting.
Yeah,
That is quite interesting. I have absolutely no idea what his strategy is there.
I think he's just
He
trying
didn't
to
finish off the wire.
aerial denial. I think he finished it, didn't he? He got some of it.
Well, but it doesn't connect with the house, so it doesn't actually.
Yeah, I don't know what his thinking there is then. I'm not sure.
Maybe he just didn't get time to complete it? Question mark.
I don't know.
No, it looked like they stopped and then he had his guy retreat, so I don't know. I just don't know, man. So now we got 2 rifleman squads coming up on some
A lot of riflemen happening right there.
Panzer Grenadiers.
Yeah.
Is it the designated marksman that's doing suppression from those?
Oh, and here comes that
He's
engineer
a
squad.
flank. Yeah, the guys with the Goware 43 can do the slow. So yeah, Henry's actually going to push him off here. And this is what I was talking about. If you can get
Nice.
up close and you can have supporting units, like you can outnumber them, you can fairly handily beat them in a stand-up fight.
Territory sector being captured.
Ready to fight, sir.
Is that the sounds of ice clinking in the glass that I hear?
Listen up, people.
That is, tonight I'm drinking a gin buck.
Roll out.
For everyone at home, Parker, would you, tell us how one would make a gin buck.
Gin buck is the same thing as gin and tonic, except with ginger ale and lemons instead of tonic and limes.
That actually sounds
it's
way
delicious.
better. I think I would like that
Like
more
a
than a
gin
gin
and
and
tonic.
tonic.
It is sweeter than a gin and tonic.
As a coddled millennial who can't stand bitterness or pain of any sort, I believe that the sweeter version of this cocktail is the one I would want.
Rifleman squad. Front and
Uh-oh. Oh, Ian was close to losing that Panzer Grenadier there.
Yeah, and
the more you talk about your beverage choices, the less respect I have for you.
well, you know, when you respect me at 0 to begin with, I don't have anywhere to
I mean,
go
that's
but up.
true.
So that's great.
That's true. That's true.
So earlier on, Ian was actually doing a great job of sort of pushing Henry out and keeping him from capping everywhere. But now Henry has spectacular map control. Although there's a huge push coming on the right, I think he's going to see it and get out of there. But he actually was able to capture the cutoff. So now that fuel on the right, Ian can't get access to. Do we see any tech or buildings from
Interesting.
Ian yet?
There is one barracks. It's the first one.
There's like
Strategic
things
sector.
there, Josh. I don't know what they are.
taking ammo depot.
There's a
Oh,
building.
Henry,
a
you almost
large
had
one.
the Sherwin wagon. He could have killed it. He could have killed it, but he didn't do it.
Oh, so close.
It's okay. So Henry's actually getting a weapon support center. He's probably going to try to get a sniper, which is an excellent move against the Panzer Grenadiers because they're so expensive to reinforce, and they don't have really a great
the
counter
units
sniper
are-
of their own.
Yeah, and the squads are just so small.
Oh no.
These
Oh,
engineers
is he
might
gonna make
wipe
it out
these
of there?
guys out.
One minded enemy.
Oh, just barely makes it out of there.
Parker,
Ian is
look what's
almost
going on in
pushing
the center.
completely back into his base.
See some mines. You
yes.
see those mines?
Yes, Henry. See those mines? Let's see a triage center. All he needs now is some barbed wire machine guns. Oh my gosh.
I don't think it's not a
Do it,
triage center.
Henry.
It's the medic tent. It's the one that picks up the dead people.
Whatever.
Oh, he might get this squad. Oh, they're so low health.
Infantry
Oh.
squad lost.
Henry's American.
Oh, he lost
no.
something.
Oh. Got him.
Yeah, Henry just lost that rifleman squad.
Ooh, that is not good. Yeah, you
Who's
definitely don't want to lose
advancing on
rival
the
squads early on.
We got out.
Yeah, he pushed forward with only 2 guys in the squad. I don't know what that was all
Reinforcement
about.
proceeding.
I think I'm looking at his screen. I think he was just preoccupied somewhere else and didn't notice what was happening.
Listen up.
Yep. It happens all the time. Well, it's just the Americans. The Americans of the 1940s. They replicate like rabbits. So it's just hard to keep track of them all.
Sector being
That's
captured.
true. It's very true. A lot of mines coming down from Henry in the
I'll
center.
put those mines down. Finish it up. Yes.
Oh,
Now run.
there you
now
go.
Run.
Now he's gonna stand up and fight. He's
Oh,
got
boy.
these
Double
flamethrowers.
flamethrower.
Oh
He
man.
needs to get that weak squad out of there. They're gonna die. What is he doing? Oh, there he goes. There
Yep.
he goes. Oh, they're so weak though. Wow, Vet 1 engineers. I have not seen that in a very long time.
Wow. They're gonna. They surely think they
Those
can
engine-
save it, can't they?
Those engineers are really holding their own up there.
Jesus.
And these
Yeah,
medics
those
are actually
engineers
gonna go
push
pick
back
up these
the
dead
grenadiers.
engineers.
Get that wire down. All right, man. Some hustle.
Infantry
Henry has
reserves
all
en route.
3 victory points right
Reinforcement
now.
proceeding.
Okay, give me eyeballs.
Reinforcement underway.
Not too
And
shabby.
he's gonna pick up the supply yard. Let's go take a look over at Ian.
We're on building detail.
At 1995.
Men are formed up. Let's go.
So
Front lines are collapsing.
Ian's sort of pushing out Philip's infantry. Doesn't look like he has much in the way of tech, or at least new units. He's got the, I think he's building a scout car probably, would be my guess, because he's got the increased squad size upgrade already.
Let's go. All right, man. Move, man, while I fight. Engineer, here.
Yeah, that scout car is pretty weak against those Americans already.
I think Henry at this point, I mean, he's doing really well in terms of map control, but also he's going to be able to out-tech Ian.
Oh, he's gonna get that
Oh,
scout
he
car.
got it. He got the Ketten.
Oh, he got it.
Or the Schönwagen, whatever the hell it is.
Take it all right.
Nazi Jeep.
Uh oh, but what's that rolling out of Ian's base?
That's just a scout car. It's like it's a glorified Jeep.
Reinforcement proceeding.
Oh,
They are surprisingly.
well,
weak.
never mind.
They can capture territory. Now the armored car is the one that's devastating, but that's in a different building and he doesn't have it yet. Getting
Well,
a
the scout car, if I
doctrine.
recall correctly, the scout fire is not impervious to small arms fire.
Front lines are collapsing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so Ian has chosen tank destroyer for the Panzer Grenadiers.
That's probably a really good choice, particularly with Henry's level of match control so far. It's a good bet that Henry is going to be able to out-tech him and get vehicles on the field soon.
You know, I don't know if he
Having-
will or not.
having embedded AT is probably better.
I mean, right now Henry seems pretty content with weapon support center, although he is getting the motor pull up right now. Oh, he's going straight to Dank Depot. Maybe you're right, Andrew.
Let's go. Ready to get this sniper rebasing. Get your kit and form on.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how it plays out, then Ian's choice to go tank, Ian's choice to go tank hunter is going to probably save him.
Maybe. I mean, it takes a little bit to build up with a tank hunter doctrine, though, because I think you need 3 CPs to get the what's it called? The thing that gives you the Hetzer, and then I think you need 2 more after that to get double AT. And there's no indication so far from Ian that he's getting any AT, but let's see. I think he's building something in his base. Let me see if we can take a look.
Sniper engagement. Moving out.
A lot of map movement out there.
Check your ammo.
Panzer
Capturing and
Support Command.
recapturing.
I think the Panzer Support Command builds a light AT half track, yeah. But he's actually going to go straight to Hotchkiss,
Ready for order.
which anything out of the tank depot should be able to handle with ease.
Good as done. Move it.
Henry will just have to be careful not to let Ian build too many of those and then spam the Stuka rocket barrage, because that's really annoying.
Rifles. On the battle, man.
Yeah, that'd be devastating against any kind of infantry. Have you seen yet what Doctrine Henry chose?
Yeah, he picked infantry pretty early on. I don't know. I mean, right now Henry's
Troops can now make sticky.
Ian's able to take a lot of the map back, and
They're going
Ian has actually recovered quite well.
I know Henry just doesn't have units out there like protecting and probing. You know, he needs to be a little bit more aggressive, I think.
losing a victory
He's
point.
building something. He wants to get a. Oh, he's getting a tank destroyer. Okay. Yeah, that sniper's starting to move up to do some work, but and this is just the classic problem. You know, these units are just kind of unsupported. I mean, he's spread out too much, and the Americans really need to keep themselves together.
Here comes the sniper. Henry put out a sniper that is already vetted.
Yeah, those Panzer Grenadiers just get so much experience. And these mines getting hit in retreat,
Oh.
looks like.
Huh.
Squad is ready. I'd rather see
Have them
these
back to full
It's
strength.
sort of interesting to watch this. It seems like the sort of rhythm of the battle is that there's a fight, and then one person will sort of take the whole map back, and then the other person will come back and then push them off. You know, it's very back and forth in that way.
Yeah, well, I think that's because they're both very prone to I don't know. It's what it seems like in this game so far is that they're both pretty prone to the retreat button, as opposed to like seeing that you can't advance and then sort of walking off.
Right.
They're both slapping that full retreat button, and so they're not able to keep. As opposed to whereas if you would just slowly kind of walk back, you would walk out of the supply of your enemy, and then they wouldn't be able to just really.
Artillery support is now available.
I don't think it's a bad instinct though. I mean, it's certainly better than just losing your squads all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's certainly. I mean, given the alternative, the alternative being that the whole squad dies, it certainly is better. But
I mean, I would lean toward
No, Josh,
unit preservation.
never retreat. That's what cowards do.
True words of
True, that is
wisdom
what
from
cowards
Parker, who
you
has
should
probably never
advance
retreated a
under
unit in
all
his life.
costs. Probably, yeah.
No, Josh.
That's because he's the
Not a
only
quitter,
non-coward in the
okay?
room.
Except for all those times that I quit.
The other thing I would say is that Henry actually has his sniper on hold
I
fire,
would
which I
would
do not.
refer the viewers of this video back to the intro to this video where Parker talks about quitting at the first chance.
That's true. He did say that.
Reinforcement
But from
underway.
actually an important tactical standpoint, Henry has his sniper on hold fire, which is a massive mistake because the Panzer Elite. Oh, I need to get that rifle squad out of there.
Reporting casualties.
The Panzer Elite have nothing that can snipe, so like keeping it hidden all the time and having to explicit tell it to fire is just like horrible for your micro because it's like one more thing you have to think about. Although this Hotchkiss is going to go down no
Oh.
problem if he can chase it with this tank destroyer. He needs to chase it.
Oh, but he's not chasing it. Hmm.
No,
Too bad he could have
there's
had it.
nothing over there that can hurt it. Oh well,
Getting into place. Ready to fight, people.
I guess he doesn't know that.
I don't know.
Ready for battle. Taking ammo.
Because I know, I mean, a little bit later on in the game, Ian will have infantry units that can have Panzer strikes.
Yeah, I don't know. He should have just gotten killed it. One more
But
shot would have
he doesn't
finished it
have
off.
those yet, yeah.
He's getting another one.
Listen here. We have
Yeah,
ready for
non-committal.
Infantry reserves
Very
en
close
route.
game though. I mean,
Reinforcement
VP's
proceeding.
Henry's controlling both of them now, but they're sort of ticking back and forth. And his medic tent is actually doing a lot of putting a lot of guys up. He might be able to get a free squad out of it fairly soon.
Is that a 440 Henry to 320 Ian at this point?
Exactly. Yeah.
engineers ready. With me. Yeah, we can fix her up. Listen up, Brad.
So Josh, what are you drinking right now?
I'm drinking nothing but the tears of my enemies.
What a sad state to be in.
Earlier I had
I agree.
I had a nice glass of warm milk. It's very soothing.
Oh, okay. Interesting choice.
Maybe later I'll maybe switch it up. Go crazy. Maybe have like a cup of coffee.
Get those mines in the ground. Watch yourself.
Oh god, dude, don't do that. I mean, maybe like some
Coffee and eat.
green tea if you really want to go wild.
No.
But
Yeah, I'm drinking coffee at night because I'm a fucking badass. Okay, I don't give a shit about the rules. And you see exactly what I'm talking about. Henry has to tell his sniper to attack every time, and you know it's just not a good place to
Yeah,
do it.
that's a lot of extra
Infantry
shit to
reserves
think
en
about.
route.
Because then if he
does
moves
he
it
know
away,
that his sniper is on hold fire?
he has to know because he's telling it to do it every time.
Huh.
Because it doesn't go to hold fire by default. You have to tell it to do that. I don't know. Maybe he did misclick or something. I don't know. Oh yes, please send your tanks after it. Please just chase it. There's two of them. Just go kill it. They can't hurt you. Okay.
He's invincible.
I think he's trying
Infantry reserves
to
en
flank,
route.
and there's your free rifle squad right there.
300 points.
So he needs to send these tank destroyers around just on a mission to get the vehicles. Oh, they're squishing his infantry.
Enemy unit down.
They just squished a Panzer squad to death.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Ian's
God.
not happy about that.
Parker,
Holy
do you think
shit.
that play could be a contender for play of the game? Asshole play of the game?
Probably, yeah. I'd put it down there.
Henry needs to focus fire here. He needs to focus fire. There we go. There's one down.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Ian needs to get these Hotchkisses out of there. I think they might be stuck, though. I can't tell. Oh, that's two down. Wow. That's a huge loss for Ian. Let's go switch over to Ian's view. So, Andrew, where would you put the state of the game at this point?
Support rapid deployment.
Ready for orders, sir.
We have lost
Move on.
chat.
Reinforcement underway.
Oh my god, I have to do this all by myself again. What a horrible tragedy. Okay. I'm a wizard. I can do both at the same time. It's no problem. I can give the hard-hitting analysis that Andrew has, while at the same time
Infantry reserves underway.
being drunk,
Reinforcement proceeding.
like Park. Actually, I can't do that. I'm not drunk, but I will try to show what's going on. So, getting messages. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Hopefully they will be back momentarily. Huge push coming in from Ian right now against these Henry's army, but he's got a big force here to stop it. I just don't know if these tank destroyers are going to be any much help. Oh, this howitzer though.
There you are. All
Okay,
right.
Parker's back. It was a lonely 30 seconds, but all is right with the world again.
And what is it
Bro,
about
you
the left,
disconnected
Josh?
from us.
Nah, you disconnected it from me.
Then how come
Oh, really?
We both noticed your absence.
How come I noticed both of your absences?
Do you think we both simultaneously disconnected from you at the same time?
Yes, because it said you were both offline. But I'm here. I stood fast in the face of adversity, okay? It was a tough
Ahem.
challenge, but I did it. So there was just that big attack from Ian, which sort of fell apart. And Henry's got the howitzer up now, actually, too.
That sounds like a good time.
So let me go switch over to Ian.
Oh boy.
So Ian's just picked up the building, lets him get Panzerschrecks for his units. But I really don't know if that's going to help him, just because they're tank destroyers, and Ian doesn't have any vehicles, so it's not like he particularly needs to kill the tank destroyers, you know? That's like not his priority.
Losing ground out there.
Maybe he's afraid that they'll squish more of his units.
Yeah, the squishing was pretty devastating, I'll admit.
Yeah, the problem is that Henry's doing an excellent job of supporting those tank destroyers with riflemen now. And
Yeah,
so,
but
Ian just has too many units to focus on at this point, and there's too many things shooting him.
I don't know. I mean,
What
Ian
hit-
right now is doing a really good job of crushing Henry's riflemen.
Henry really needs to do
In the
is he
center.
needs to build a triage center in his base, because all these rifleman squads are going out with like half health and just getting slaughtered by these Vet 2 Panzer Grenadiers.
Hmm.
105 battery here.
Switch over.
Ooh, artillery strike from Henry. Is that what we're looking at?
I think he was
Did you
thinking
also
about
see
it.
that?
Yeah, he was.
Infantry
I didn't see where he put it down.
Reinforcement proceeding.
The enemy is attempting to seize a fuel container.
Show us, Henry.
It was on
Where
the,
did you
the
put it?
munitions point. Yeah,
Oh.
on the munitions point.
Enemy
Oh,
unit
oh, he just
Ooh,
got
shit,
one. Wow.
It got some hits, and he shot that blind too. He didn't know that there were going to be units there.
Well, he
Fired
did
the
get
fog
pushed
orange
off of
still
that
kills
point a minute ago, so he probably knows either they were gonna try to capture it.
They're kind of like, yeah, they're
Yeah.
close.
Has he got a triage center yet? He really needs to build one.
Ooh. Now Henry's gonna go and try and steal that Panzerschreck that Ian made earlier.
What does a triage center cost?
200 manpower and like 20 fuel, but it's worth every penny. Just because it gives
25 schmeckles.
just because it gives you healing on your squads for free.
I don't know if that is Parker. I don't know if that's a
How much is a
little or
schmeckle?
lot.
Could you give us that in American freedom units? And Henry picked up
man,
VARs for his riflemen, so they're going to have a much easier time against these infantry. But he needs to move that squad the back up if he wants to win this fight. And there comes the medics again. Those medics have been doing a lot of work for Henry. They're getting, I think they're probably going to give him 2 free squads at least.
It just goes to show, Josh, that medic is really the easiest class in pretty much every game that's ever been made.
Especially Team Fortress 2. I'm sorry, Hat
Oh,
Simulator.
without
Hat
question.
Simulator.
Without question.
And Henry now finally getting the triage center, which is definitely what he needs right now.
Oh man, is Henry gonna do it? Is he
Oh,
gonna do it?
is he going to call the artillery onto the base? I didn't see if he clicked.
I didn't see if he clicked either.
He's probably going to
Moving.
save it for when there's actually fighting going on if he didn't do it.
God, part of me really hopes that he goes for super douchebag move of the year.
Oh, I hope so
And
too.
make his grace.
He's putting mines everywhere, calling artillery on the base. This is next level gameplay we're seeing right now.
Yeah, it is.
The other thing I'll say is that Henry likes to use the suppression fire from the BARs, which it's pretty expensive. It's like 40 munitions, and I don't, really know if it's ever worth the cost. At least I never used it. I don't know.
I don't know.
about you guys.
I've had a lot of great luck with it. I mean, on the one hand, Henry's got 300. He's floating 300 munitions, so it's not like he can't afford it.
Of course,
And,
you can
I
certainly
don't know.
afford it.
My experience with that suppression is that it has enough of an impact on the
Hold
effectiveness
out.
of the other units.
Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting for the
more
shells to
than
start
Oh
landing
no!
before he leaves.
Oh,
Come on, get the first shell in there.
Oh, they don't get there.
Oh,
Oh,
they
they
did
did.
a bunch anyway.
Wow.
And the sniper, I think, finished off the squad. Wow.
Wow.
And they hit the
that's
mine on
beautiful.
retreat. Oh no. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
what a
that's
triple
devastating.
whammy.
Great.
And now Henry's riflemen have grenades, which are going to really screw up these Panzer Grenadiers. Gets 3 of them right there, or 2 of them. And it's another
The
squad
grenade's actually
down.
something
That's
that I've
2
never
squads
really-
down in less
never
than a
really
minute.
used as a rifleman, or as American.
Yeah, the American grenades are extraordinarily powerful.
I should go for that. I don't know. I still disagree with your assessment about the suppression fire on the Americans. I've known it to be extremely effective.
It's so
on a
expensive,
good number of occasions.
and it doesn't get you a lot, I found, but, to each his own.
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly not. I mean, it's like it's the. I don't know. It's kind of hard to argue against in a pinch getting the enfilade fire of a machine gun without a machine gun, right? You don't have to have an NG present to cause suppression.
Yeah, but 40 munitions is like almost 2 mines, or, 2 grenades, or, it's just not worth it to me. But I don't know. He just got the upgrade for the tanks that gives him the better gun, but I don't know if that actually affects tank destroyers.
I was pretty sure it only affected the Sherman.
That's what I thought too, but I could be
You mean
wrong.
the 76 millimeter?
Yeah, whatever, the Mac gun,
Yeah.
whatever it is, he just bought.
I'm pretty sure that only helps the Sherman.
Yeah, there might be some sort of hidden thing about it helping the tank destroyer, but I don't know for sure. Oh, I thought he built the triage center, but he must have canceled it. I think that was a mistake if he did. And Henry's got these 2 tank destroyers just sort of parked in the back, and they haven't had to do anything because there hasn't been any armor from Ian. But there is a Hetzer out there somewhere. I've seen it.
105 ready.
Firing blind into the fog of war again. Let's see if it hits anything.
I'm getting pretty close. I have noticed that in most maps, Ian will choose a certain point and always position his men on that point before he fully attacks.
Really?
And so it's very easy to get blind hits against him because he will continue to park those units in that same spot. As you can see, that artillery right in the middle, and Ian puts them right back in that same spot.
That Hetzer's actually almost dead, and I think I might have missed it, but that might just be from the artillery alone. And now he's sending the tank destroyers in to hopefully finish it off.
Oh yeah.
I believe so. Oh, and it
Wish
is
they
now
would've
going
gone.
to last
That's-
disengagement.
that's it.
Oh, and that M10 is now dead too.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Henry has just built up such a incredible advantage in resources and soldiers, and he hasn't lost very many squads. I think he just lost 1 rifleman. And Ian's lost a number of Panzer Grenadier squads. It's really coming back to hurt him now.
What are my coordinates?
If you were Henry or Ian in this situation, what would you maybe try to do to come back from this? Oh my god, did we lose it again? Oh, no, you're still there.
Lose what? Yeah, no, we're still here.
Still there, just trying to think. Like
don't know
my
if
normal
anyone wants that.
go-tos of mines, artillery, more artillery, maybe like a Neville Warfare or something, if he can build those.
Oh, Henry did it.
It's really all I
Henry
got.
did- Henry did the base artillery.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Oh man.
I don't. Ian's not even looking at the base. I wonder. Did you see which side he
No.
called it in on?
Oh, the sort of like the area in the center between the buildings, the marshalling ground for the troops.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it just landed past the HQ.
Oh, there
More
it
shells.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Oh no.
oh, that's his howitzer that he's calling.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
man.
It's the 105 on field. But all of Ian's infantry are out of that base now, so it's not going to be much.
Ian's trying to make an attack onto the southeast side. Looks like Henry's gonna pull back a little bit. I think he has a Sherman coming out now.
He just called artillery on Ian's port.
On Ian's what?
On Ian's port.
Okay, hopefully it'll land before they get
Off-map.
too far
Yeah,
forward.
No, they're too far forward now.
That's the danger with off-map. You have to be really careful.
Uh-oh.
And there's a Sherman on the field now.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
At the very least, the
And that
off-map...
Sherman has the 76. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's another squad down. At the very least, the off-map will cut off the retreat path. He just killed something.
Well, the off map is already done firing. So we won't get anything out of it.
That Hetzer's
Oh,
almost dead.
Oh,
Wow.
If
They
he
just-
pushes forward, he takes that Hetzer too. Yeah.
That'll be the second
Cool.
Hetzer for Ian. Those are expensive. They're 600 manpower each.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't seem hardly worth it.
They're decent tanks. You just have to support them. And I mean, with 2 tank destroyers and
Really
a
bad
Sherman on
against
the
other
field.
tanks.
They're good against other tanks. They have good armor. It's just, you know, Ian's at such a deficit right now in terms of resources and troops that it. You know-
More. There's another barrage coming down on Ian's base.
Oh no! If
Right
this,
as his troops are. Yeah. Right as his troops are recuperating.
if this lands in the like reinforced point, that could be really bad. Although it looks like Ian's moving his soldiers out of there.
Oh, Ian moved
Oh,
just in
that was-
time. That hit
Yep.
exactly where his units were standing.
I know.
Holy shit.
Wow. Let's switch back over to Henry. I think Henry just got his 3rd free rifleman squad.
Wow.
And he's actually
Yeah,
reached
Henry's got
pop cap.
Shitload now.
He's actually at pop cap.
Yeah, Ian's still only at 18 of 52.
What Henry really needs to
Henry is
do,
at 76 of 76.
what
Jeez.
Henry really needs to do is start capping these points on the left. I mean, Ian, there's no way Ian can take back the
Yeah, Ian
south
can't-
with
can't hold
the
him.
forces he has there. And if
And that seems to be exactly what
Henry's calling more
Henry's
artillery
doing.
on that
off
Hetzer.
map on the Hetzer.
Oh
yeah.
no, he's moved it, and he's moved it into one of the.
Oh, he just called off map on the base.
Yeah. One of
Oh.
those infantry rallying sections.
I think he just lost a tank though. Henry did. I'm not sure.
Well, one of those M10s was almost dead.
Oh, he
Before
canceled
this
the
invasion.
off map. Okay.
The enemy is down to 100.
Henry, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, that off map where he called it actually would have been not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, we would have come right down on all that heavy cover that his troops were using.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I've noticed Henry has been doing is he hasn't been using control groups at all, which, at least like on your most important units like your tanks, I think it's important to do that, or like snipers, you know, just so you can see what they're up to quickly. But hasn't hurt him this game.
Yeah, snipers. Yeah, snipers probably. Yeah, I've actually never. I find in this is like the one game ever that I find control groups to be more of a nuisance than a help, and I'm not sure why that is.
I think it just depends on how you use them. Like if you have a system and you stick to it, I think it can be really helpful.
Enemy unit
I guess maybe what allows this game to still work without it is the fact that everything is squad select instead of like clicking on individual riflemen.
Of course, but then
Already
also there's
kind
like
of
the shield on the right, so you can
Yeah.
just see everything you have at a glance, which helps a lot too.
Yeah, that's true.
in no time.
Yeah, and Henry's slowly capping up the left side. There's a bit of a fight on the eastern side there, southeast, closer to Ian's base. It's sort of pushing back a little bit, but he hasn't lost any territory, so I'd say Henry probably has this pretty handily in the bag, unless there's some kind of crazy surprise coming from Ian soon.
Fall in, riflemen. Let's go.
I'd say so. Though he is going to defend that left point, and this may be the final battle for Ian if Henry is expecting to draw him out.
This late in the game, and Ian actually just killed up a scout car. I think he's just desperate for anything to help capture territory, but I mean, at this point, Henry's got all 3 VPs, and even if he just holds all 3 for just, you know, a minute, that's enough to drain
Yeah,
a significant
maybe,
amount. Oh, and he's actually pushing into Ian's base right now. Surprised though, but definitely good for Ian. He hasn't called the GG yet. He's gonna stick it out to the end, looks like.
I mean, he's gonna stick it out to the end.
Battle is ours.
Man, that Sherman might go before the game ends.
Might. Oh, off map on Ian's
Oh,
base.
there's the off map.
Oh, and Ian retreated into it. Oh,
Oh no.
Henry's gonna lose that Sherman.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. That Sherman's done.
Main gun destroyed.
I'm not sure that Henry cares at this point.
I mean, I understand that you've almost won the game, but it's still like anything can happen. I don't like to be reckless until, you know, but I guess it worked out.
We're
for
witnessing
him.
riverboat gambler Henry here.
Yeah, he's got more balls than I do.
Really wanting
I'll
to
say that.
show his dominance right at the end.
Well, he's certainly done that. Yeah, he lost his M10 and his Sherman at the end there, but
The enemy is down 25 points.
you can see Ian's trying to get the Yog Panther, but he doesn't have enough command points or enough resources to call it in. So and there's another howitzer shell coming in.
Ooh.
Wow. Infantry in the base. Wow.
Unit down.
Jeez.
Gosh.
And that's gonna be game, I think.
Yeah. No, because Ian won't even have time to build anything now before the game ends.
He's building a PG squad, but yeah, that's game right there. Man, about 2 seconds.
We'll have him back to full strength in no time.
GG.
Whew. That was a slug.
What a round.
Excellent
What a
game,
round.
though.
That might be the longest game we've had.
33 minutes. It's on the longer side, yeah.
That ended with 440 Henry to 0 Ian.
Spectacular game for both players, though. That was an exciting one. There was a lot of really good fights in there, big battles.
Absolutely. I almost wish I knew more about Company of Heroes. That way I could commentate better.
Parker, that's why we
Parker,
have
this
you
is-
here.
this is
You
how
bring
you learn.
you're a maverick. You're a straight shooter who doesn't mind telling it like it is, you know.
This is the stroking egos part of the tournament.
Let's stroke some egos, baby. All right, let's wrap this up, and then we'll get game 2 going.